Alright, been trying out this new patch. I have been doing okay with it, but yeah, I've just been doing random to try to learn everybody. I haven't really figured out the new Hellhorned champ that well, but then again, I haven't really been offered it that much. So saying that, I mean, so okay. Well, it always sucks to get this high energy stuff at the very beginning of the game. Ice Tornado is salvageable. I mean, it's okay, but you have to spend your whole turn playing it. And then this is just unplayable, so... Mind Collapse is okay. Definitely wants 10 damage upgrade to really shine. So not a particularly strong start. And it also isn't like super good for Primordium either. Like, I don't know. But we'll see. So my thoughts with Primordium so far are that if you can get the status version, so this version basically, so basically these are the two versions I like. I like to at least guarantee that I get one of the status, and then transition over into the Stalwart. So Superfood into 2 Stalwart is like my ideal. That way you can get stupid combos with, basically it's like Ember Drain builds are king with Primordium, it seems, as long as you can get the status, at least one of the status, which is pretty likely at least at some point in the game. Granted, we have no Ember Drain yet, but there's enough Ember Drain cards we can probably bank on it happening. And if not, it's not like the other versions are like vastly superior. It's not like you're missing out on that much. Like, I don't know without status if Primordium is really that good. It doesn't really seem to be that way. Well, this is a tough one because I really... Oh, you know what? I have 2 X cost cards, so it's really not a tough one. This is such a powerful relic for Umbra. I'd say you pretty much should auto-pick it. There's so many X cost cards for Umbra. We can probably deal with spikes. We can put our stuff... I mean, for 75 coins, you kind of take whatever it throws at you. It's just... Unless you really think you're gonna die doing it. So unfortunate that this is the small one. However, we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's not like our units right now are really like the strong point of this deck. So we'll just put these here. Let's do that. And this. Let's just throw that away. Not much to do that turn. Alright, too bad we can't play Excavation there. Let's do this, I think. Yeah, we should have no problem here. Our dude up here is pretty buff. Alright, so actually didn't have much of a problem with that at all. So Immortal Trade, it's interesting. I used to value Immortal Trade in the old patch as like my favorite Ember Drain card, but now it's... I don't want to say the weakest because it's still pretty strong, but it is the least good, it seems, while still being very good. I don't know about Umbra Assault. It doesn't really seem like morsels are actually that important to the Primordium strategy. You've already got a lot of space taken up with the Primordium, and then whatever banner units you end up with. Alternatively, we could just take another Mind Collapse since we have this artifact. It's kind of automatically free energy, which is essential to, you know, an Ember Drain strategy. Whereas this is not that essential to it, but we're not guaranteed to get like Void Binding or Damage Shield, although we're probably going to get Damage Shield, but this could at least give us some sort of out. It's probably either between these two. I suppose Mind Collapse allows us to do a lot. Then again, I'd probably just rather have... I'd probably just put one of them on holdover. Let's do this. Probably helical here. So we probably want an Umbra unit. Umbra units, like, if you can get... It's interesting, like, Crucible Warden is actually bustedly good now. Well, we could do Construct or Collector. Construct, it's hard to really get him much... So the thing about Plink is, like, it seems to be very good, like, the first 2 circles, but it falls off incredibly hard after that, and you can't really bank on upgrading much of them. I have a lot of other upgrades I'd rather spend stuff on. Crucible Collector's just always pretty solid. I'd rather actually have Warden for Primordium, but I guess we may not do Multi-Strike. Multi-Strike can be very powerful with Primordium, but it's a rare card, so we're not guaranteed to get it. So if we don't end up getting it, this is just fine. We already have... You know, we'll be getting Lifesteal every turn, and then we can put the Ember Drain Lifesteal card on Primordium. We could even hold that over. So I think I like to give him health. And I guess just damage. We don't really need Multi-Strike, because that kind of hurts him for boss killing potential. Don't even need to reroll, really. Probably just... I guess purge some Frozen Lances or some Plinks. Maybe just Stewards for now. And I'll hold that gold. It's not like super imperative that I purge Stewards at the moment. I can always purge them later. I'll still have the gold. Yeah, Mark of Invasion, we'll just be trading some health unless we can get lucky with our Plinks and Spears. Okay, so we got some Plinks here. And we have that, so that turned out pretty good for us. Let's do this. I'll just sack this. I really don't like rubber morsels. Well, that's too bad. We can try to get lucky with a Plink. I suppose that's the best line here. Nice. Might as well give him an extra stack. It does suck we weren't able to get our Ember Drain Emerald trade. Oh well. Let's do this. Guess that. No Plink. Let's do that. This. I don't want to burn a stack if I don't have to. Let's try this. Okay. That'll give us 2 extra stacks. I'm debating if I want to do this. This pretty much secures the victory, I guess. Let's do it. Nice. Definitely secured now. My boss is better than his boss. Go for maximized stuff here. Yeah, killed him with plenty left over, so there we go. Parasol Projection. This is like the thing you want on holdover for these Ember Drain builds, trust me on this. You're guaranteed 3 energy every turn now, and then with my Mind Collapses I'll even be able to re-up that energy, so if I could just put this on holdover, we'll be golden. If I could get this and the lifesteal on holdover, I don't think much can stop me. We don't really have any offering, so Titan's Tooth probably not gonna happen. Preserve could maybe work. Flash freeze, maybe. Preserve is just kind of never bad. And potentially great. So we don't really need any unit upgrades. Health would be okay, but I think maybe a Stygian Banner might be good. If I can get a backland sweeper, that would be pretty good, because we don't really have great but consistent AoE. It could service some DPS. Like, I would actually like the Frostbite version, I think, just because I'm probably putting my units at the top if I can help it. Let's do this first. Okay. This is not ideal. These are, I mean, Titan Sentry is a great unit in general, but Crucible Collector is my front line. If I take this banner unit, it means it's possibly later that I'm going to get this unit. I don't think that either of these really do much for me. You know, what I'd actually want is like a Siren of the Sea or something. Yeah, I don't think it's good to take those there. Maybe we'll regret that later. Shit, I hate this event. What was my shop here? Oh, it's just a hell vent. I guess I could pay coins. Oh wow, that's the luckiest I've ever got on that. Usually it's like multiple at 75%. I'd say it's generally not worth it to take that event, but I had enough gold there without anything else to spend it on that it made sense. So Hellvent. What do we want to Hellvent? Who am I fighting? Seraph the Patient. So I could just Hellvent the Immortal trade. Or the Perils. Or the Mind Collapse. Maybe Mind Collapse for now. Yeah, I guess we'll do Mind Collapse for now. This is not like a great Hellvent, but given that I'm fighting Talos, maybe Mind Collapse just gives me a few more things. Because if I'm dazed, I'm not doing any damage on those turns. Could have also done, I guess, like helical crystals. So they're raged and stuff. I'm pretty much inclined just to sit up here. So let's do, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we do there. So I'll be dazed this turn. This is a good turn for this to happen, really. Problem right now is I don't have holdover on Perils, so I don't really want to, like, I could stack it on him to get some extra rage. Doesn't look like I'll really need that for this fight. Wow, that's pretty good RNG. I could just do this. I guess we could just do this too. So game 3. Might as well do this thing. Oh, I can actually do this. It's actually unlikely that I would kill one here, so maybe I should just do it here. It's not like there's a whole lot else for me to do this turn. Let's hold that, I guess, just so I can do some damage next turn. Oh shit, haste. That takes care of that. So yeah, we just need to plink as much as we can. Maybe I should have even saved that guy to try to get another plink. kind of want to guarantee. I just basically need lifesteal stacks. If I don't get lifesteal stacks, I base. Okay, let's do this. He'll die, but I need to Sky to attack just to save myself some health here. And I get a steward out of the deck. Okay, I can probably live with doing this. It's not like I'm gonna have too many better chances at doing good stuff there. Damn, one short. Blink. Nice. This will probably actually do a lot of damage because I'm still Ember Drained. Oh, yeah, I'll be Ember Drained still. So I can just put him behind, and then that's pretty good. Yeah, and then just game over for Talos. Alright. Believe it or not, this is like, oh. Wow. Would Wretch work for Primordium? I don't know. It should, right? That would be pretty amazing. So all three, if it does, I think it does, all three are pretty good. Wretch is actually decent in this, but I mean, Blazing Bolts is good too, but Furnace Tap. I mean, Furnace Tap isn't particularly great with lifesteal. It almost doesn't matter, though, because you're going to have so much I don't know. I would really need a... I don't have any damage shield yet. I can bank on getting a Void Binding or some, you know, prismatic potion or whatever. Furnace Tap is so good if I could get any of those. Could also simply just take Wretch, and that pretty much guarantees some good shit. Fuck, this is a weird decision. I would almost always just take Furnace Tap. I don't know. Furnace Tap is so good. So is Blazing Bolts, so is all of this shit. But I don't really need Blazing Bolts. Once I get some energy upgrades on Excavation, I've already got that kind of taken care of. I really have a pretty strong Ember Drain build. I think I'm just going to take Furnace Tap. I could always take, like, I don't need, I could always put Siren OC in. Now that I have Siren OC, I think I could just, I could basically put her in front. So I'm going to need some extra space though. I do want to get everybody on one floor. It's unfortunate to take the space upgrade, but you often just have to with Umbra. I think it's about time we hit one of these up. Sucks to give all this up, but I think it's time. We'll see what we get here. If it's a Crucible Warden, I could take it. Shadow Eater, yeah, I'm not going to take them. If it was Crucible Warden, I could pivot into that. So we can make... We should, on as many plinks as we can, we should give that upgrade. It's pretty good there. Man, double stacking Furnace Tap would be pretty insane. I think I'm gonna do that. Don't care too much about the Ember Drain. I'll just be Ember Drain for the whole battle. That just ups my multi-strike so quickly. We should get this down to 3. Just so it's playable. I was hoping for holdover there. We could permafrost Furnace Tap. Just to play it when we need it, I guess. I could put it on Perils and just get holdover if I need it. That's not the worst thing. We should give magic power maybe to... We don't need it on the Mind Collapse. Is maybe Ice Tornado. Let's get this down to 2. That way we're able to play it after a Mind Collapse. Okay, that was pretty good, just spending of gold. Yeah, so we're not going to go this route. This route's kind of crap. I don't know what the aggressive is really good on, but I would have rather gotten more buffet. But I'll live with this. Those damage shields just don't do much for my lifesteal guy, but I could also alternatively start with Siren, and that's totally fine. Heaven's Seal is so brutal. I have a lot of damage though. Not enough to kill him though. Not until I Furnace Tap. This boss isn't particularly hard. Shit. It's probably not worth a random artifact. Heaven's Seal is just so brutal. I don't have a whole lot of power health. If 1 or 2 slips through, that's it. And this is totally a winnable run, so... yeah, I don't need another space upgrade, it looks like. I guess I kind of miscalculated that. So what do we want to do here? Do we want Siren to get multi-strike? Probably not. We'll stick with Crucible for now. And just incant that. We do want to get a multi-strike upgrade just in general on our Siren of the Sea. So we have this for when we need it. We don't necessarily need it quite yet. Oh wow, that was nice. Oh, we get that free gold there. I mean, who knows? I might have been able to handle this. No sense burning a stack if we don't have to. So he's already gone. I could just wait on this. I don't need this to fight. I could actually just put it on Siren. We can hold this for the other turn. It's not like playing those low impact cards is that important this turn. So here's where we can do this. So we're full in on the Ember Drain now. Could probably plink this. Nice, okay. Plink again. Nice, wow, that was interesting how that worked out. Let's just sacrifice this guy. Pretty sure we're gonna destroy the boss. So these are good. But then there's not much to do beyond this. It's too bad this doesn't work on a friendly unit. Not that I'd really need to use it here though. So let's just hit that guy. See, this is where I would have loved to have the holdover on the perils. I'll still try to get it, because here I could plink that guy and buy myself another turn, stuff like that. I remember drained for good here, but at least we got this. I guess this is all we do here. Yeah, he's dead anyway. You know, even just using the, I don't have to necessarily use my multi-strike on the Primordium. You know, if I end up not getting the extra buffet on the 3rd upgrade, I'll just be sad, but I could probably just think about trying to put Siren in the front at that point. I could even remove the collector from everything, because if I can get a few stacks of multi-strike on her, it's pretty much game winning. Ember Cache is probably pretty good here. It'll give me in more ways to, you know, I'm not guaranteed to get holdover on perils, so if I had the space for Guardian Stone, that could be pretty good. Not really that necessary though. I don't think I need Drain either. I mean, my frontliners are so tanky in either case. So I could Hellvent, get some health, get a relic, or I could try to get that holdover. If I go this route, I have a chance of not hitting on much. This route, I'm kind of guaranteed to at least hit on these two. This route, I'm guaranteed to get gold. Let's think about what we want. We want holdover for sure. Do we want more permafrost? I don't know. Could definitely use some plinks to be upgraded. I don't have like great Hellvent targets other than like Furnace Tap. Or I guess Perils of Production. Those are pretty good Hellvent targets. Man, I don't know. I guess I can live without holdover for now. What am I looking at? Merchant of Steel, probably on this one. I'm probably only looking at one Hellvent if I don't take this one. I don't need the Hellvent. I should though. It's tough. Yeah, we'll do this. Extra draw would be good. The magic power, maybe it would make these plinks potentially good. That's a tough one. I don't really have anything attuned, but if I don't have to upgrade these plinks, that would be pretty good. I think I actually like this. Then again, I don't have the space to play morsels. And I don't have any floor extension cards yet. May never get them. Like Space Prism or Crucible Extension. Yeah, let's see. I mean, if I go card draw, I'm not going to do energy upgrade. It's either space or card draw. I suppose the card draw is better, isn't it? I'm not necessarily playing a lot of cards each turn, though. I could also just take gold, I guess. I think magic power just gives me a little more immediate benefit. As for the Hellvent, we could also Hellvent Excavation or Eruption. I don't know, though, if I can somehow pull this off, it's not out of the question that I can play two of these. If anything, it even just gives me quicker time to get to it. If I have two of them in the deck. I think I have to do this. It's double stacked. We'll just focus on Siren of the Sea, I think. So, Mark of Invasion's pretty easy here. You don't even have to kill these ones, you can just let them through and it's a pretty minimal amount of damage. But, I mean, so we're going in on Siren here, it looks like. Do that. Question is, do we put Crucible in front? I believe so. We'll take this. Let's do this. Now let's do this. Maru. So I can do this. There's some incant action going. try for this. Wow. Not bad. Although I guess I only had to hit him once there because my magic power is once, yeah. Guess I'm not playing him because I don't want to give him rage. Just do it here then, I guess. I really would like to get some card that can get me either some extension or even like a cave-in that could bring stuff down. If I played on like the middle or the bottom floor. What do I want to do here? I guess just hit him. Just to incant, I guess. So I guess it's time to do this, huh? Yeah. We can do that. And hopefully we get the perils. We really need to get holdover on that perils of prediction. But we have enough mind collapses and stuff that it isn't so bad. But yeah. So 36 plus 12 is 48. Not quite enough to really be relevant there. I guess I'll just do this. I'll do this just to get him out of the deck too. Damn. If I would have had perils this turn, I could have reapplied from his tap or done any, anything. But of course, the 1 out of 6 or 1 out of 5 chance. Never lucky. No, nothing we can do this turn. I think we'll be fine. I don't have any lifesteal, but I don't know. I might not be fine. I could do this, I guess. Okay. That's good. Just gonna do this to incant, I guess. Damn, couldn't draw back into that shit. Looks like it doesn't matter though. Got him. I could do cave-in, I guess. I don't know if I need it though. If I do cave-in, I don't know if I really need that. I don't know if I want to just put my dudes in the middle just to randomly cave in morsels every now and then. I don't know if it's worth it. I can get my lifesteal through the Ember Drain stuff probably better. Question is, do I want Excavation Eruption? I don't know if I have energy to spare. I'd kind of rather just get energy upgrades on these, that way I can mind collapsing and stuff. Mind collapse into them, I should say. Suppose I'll skip. Damn. See, now maybe I should have thought about future units, because I still have, like, I could get Guardian Stone down and that would have been nice, but nah, armor doesn't really do that much for me. Now, Ice Storm might be okay. I mean, I'm getting a lot of magic power. I think it's usable. I don't technically have to upgrade it, maybe, for it to be pretty decent. Okay, probably I could get an upgrade of multi-strike on Siren of the Sea, like a unit upgrade, but it's actually not as important, I think, as trying to get this. So let's try to get that holdover, I mean. Check the caverns out first. So this would be Wildwood Sap, we know that. This would be Rage Serum. That would be okay. This would be like the Burnout extension, so probably Rage Serum. Yeah. You put that on your Primordium, it's a pretty good amount of damage for 0 energy. It's also a 0 energy incant, so yeah. Holdover, fuck yes. So now we got Perils and Holdover and Permafrost, which is pretty flexible. I mean, it doesn't get much more flexible than that. That just pretty much made our run a win, like no matter what. I think. I mean, there's probably ways I can still fuck it up. So I could put on Ice Storm or just Plink. I think I like Plink more because Ice Storm, it's like technically more benefit to Ice Storm, but Plink is kind of, until I get a few incants, it's kind of useless. I think I like this. As far as these go, I could just make Ice Storm be 0 cost. Yeah, make these just cost 2. Even though I do have that thing on Holdover. Permafrost. I think I could do it for Immortal Trade. The well-timed Immortal Trade can always be good. Could also do it on Mind Collapse. Just put +10 magic power on it. Could also do it on Furnace Tap. Let's do it on Furnace Tap, I think. So that one, we kind of have 2 versions of Furnace Tap now. We could make Ice Tornado. Let's make this one cost 2 since it's already upgraded. And let's make Ice Storm, I think, have some damage. Let's make Plink. I don't know, which version am I fighting? Ice Storm. Let's just give it to that. Make it a. If we took the card, we might as well make it powerful. I think I'm gonna get rid of. Well, let's get rid of the Stewards first. We still haven't really removed them. I do not like this enemy, this boss. I find it pretty much a lot harder than Fel, especially this version. I mean, when you got a deck like mine, this kind of hard counters it. Like, I can't play spells some of the time, and that's sometimes pretty hard. But at least I have Permafrost on like my one of the things. So the more Permafrost you have, the more it can play around something like this. So right now, for instance, I would never want to play my stuff there because I do want to get stuff kind of going on. Actually, no, it's also the small floor, so yeah, I'm kind of further inclined not to really do anything there. We'll have him as a front line. It's fine. We don't want to play these, I guess. Oh shit. Couldn't have played 2 spells anyway. So we'll put him down. Try to get. Is that Incant? Hellborn Harvest? Okay. Alright, that was pretty good. Incant, so can't do a Rage Serum or anything like that this turn. If I do it now, he won't get Rage, and we'll just get Sacrifice. I think that's good. I could just do that. Rage Serum isn't that important to our game plan anyway. Hellborn Harvest. I might as well do these. I'm gonna need them because this guy has so much health. Like, I need to pretty much stack every time I can. Unfortunately, I can't plink anything this turn, which sucks. You know what, let's try to at least get a hit in here. And that guy's... I need to get these... Yeah, I don't know. I need to get to my apparels really soon. Okay, we got to it. Let's do this. That. So we're probably not going to have much lifesteal. Hellborn Harvest. Let's see. Plink. Damn. That sucks. 25% chance, I guess. Let's do this, I guess. Incant. They're setting pretty good as it is anyway. I probably don't need all the lifesteal when I have 5 multi-strike on this person. So, yeah. I could hold on to that for now. If for whatever reason I need it. Let's try to stack things up as much as we can here. I guess we could use this turn to try to maybe... There we go. Just to get an extra lifesteal stack that'll buy us however much damage, which we're probably going to need. I think I'd rather just incant this. If you see us 25 damage, it's going to be tough. Let's do it. Wait, did it not incant there? Confused. Just incant as much as we can. Is this enough? Okay, good. It's gonna be pissed if it wasn't. 27 times 4 is more than that, right? That's like 90. Math in my head is tough. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll plink you. So as you can imagine, I've had runs even more insane than this, where it's like I have Crucible Warden, Void Bindings, along with that multi-strike and actual buffet of like 5 or 8. Those runs are pretty insane. Harness the Titan could actually be okay. It usually is not, but this might be the one time it could be okay. Kindle actually is pretty good too. Maybe Kindle, then I can justify a draw upgrade probably. Yeah. Yeah, let's do a draw upgrade. We don't need any more space, we don't need energy. Extra draws just to A-okay. No sense going this route. We have removals that we need to do anyway. So let's get those stewards out of here. Finally. And we could just get a multi-strike, or I'd actually say damage shield is probably better than health in this case, just in case I need to put her in the front at the beginning for whatever reason. Oh wow, I have 3 upgrades I can do here. That is interesting. Well, either way, probably reroll here. So didn't get multi-strike, however, I think incant armor, and then we'll just hold out for a multi-strike, I guess. This wouldn't be the worst here. Alright. I can hold the gold for now. I don't really need to... Okay, so here it's like, I could get the extra damage shield. It's actually much more beneficial for me to just get 2 extra buffets. Those buffets are gonna get me potentially a lot of stuff. Spell shield for a lot of gold. Spell shield could be pretty brutal, but I have a lot of ways to break that spell shield. It does kind of hurt my mind collapses. But I have so many plinks still. I feel like I can probably be fine with this. Like, my furnace, once I get the furnace taps in play, this troop isn't going to do much to me. For 400 gold, I think it's probably necessary. You could also make the argument that I don't really need gold at this point, because I kind of have everything that I need in this deck. It's completely valid, but let me... Okay, so this is... if I only had one more energy... That's too bad. Well... Oh well. I can at least do that. It is permafrosted, so this is not like too bad. There goes his spell shield. I'm not gonna do this quite yet. I have this permafrosted and I don't know if I can get her enough health to justify playing the collector behind. So I think we'll just do this. If I could kill this thing, doesn't look like I can. I suppose I could just do this. Yeah, that works. We got our perils now. No need for Plink to do much here, other than try to break the spell shields, which it did not. Doesn't really matter. Like at this point, what's really gonna stop me, you know? Keep that incant going. Let's hold this one and just consume this one. Get that out of the hand. As you can see, I've gotten so many more stacks out of this thing. Not that it really matters here, but if I had gotten a different order of draws, it could have been relevant. I think I'll just keep incanting on this floor. I'll do that once, I guess. Still incant there, I guess. Plink first. 2. If I can save these damage shields, it'd be ideal. Because his lifesteal is probably not going to be relevant. He has more damage shield than he does lifesteal. Do I want to incant more or just do this? I don't really want to take damage if I don't have to. Yeah, that works. Works for me. I don't think this guy's going to be able to get me. Do this. It's technically not really doing anything, but that's fine. Perils of Prediction is so good. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. That's what's going to happen to Seraph as well. Hopefully. This Seraph will just have to be a little bit tactical with what we do there. I don't know about Shroud Spike. It's only on a morsel unit. I don't know if that counts for buffet units. It says morsel unit. This is Primordium, a morsel. This is champion, buffet. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter though. Actually, grovel could be pretty good. If I put grovel, as you can see there, like damage shield seems to be better than life steal in most cases, so it's not the unit. This is not the card that I'm looking for, but it's a card that could work, I guess. You'll buy extra hits, because this Seraph only hits once, so it's pretty good. We don't really need these. We could take spell damage maybe. It's a free incant, and we have some big hitting spells, but I just don't think it's that necessary. So this is our last shop. Do we want to try to get Immortal Trade on holdover, or do we just want to try to get some upgrades over here? We'd only be looking for multi-strike, that's it. Which we don't necessarily need. Whereas over here, but there's a Hellvent as well. I could Hellvent the Perils. That would not be the worst thing in the world. The sooner we get to it, the better. This would give us health and some removals. I could probably remove these Frozen Lances. That might be better. Could also get Grovel, potentially double stacked. I could get Immortal Trade double stacked. Maybe I like that better. Let's try that route. I get health too, just a little bit of buffer room and stuff. That's a good artifact that won't do anything in this deck. First time an enemy unit dies. I just don't really need morsels. This one's just not really that good. Let's take a look at the other stuff then. So permafrost. Don't really know what I would permafrost. I could permafrost Immortal Trade, but I'm pretty much playing it every time I see it. Yeah, I don't really know what I would permafrost. I kind of want to spend this gold though. I guess let's reroll here first, because we know we're not getting any of these. No, it's all pretty bad. Vapor Funnel could work. Don't know if I want to spend 200 on that. I guess we're going to permafrost something just to permafrost something. As to what that is, I guess Immortal Trade might make the most sense. Holdovers, I guess what I would want. The only thing I miss on is if I get the 1 out of 3 reroll on Eternal Stone, which you know I'm going to get. So I'll just do this. Let's get another Plink. We'll probably just spend some gold on removing shit. And this cheaper, I think I like. It's probably pretty good. Holdover, nice. Would this be better on holdover then? No, probably this is better on holdover. That's pretty much game winning there, I think. And this is my final trick. Helical crystals. And then we'll just purge these lances, I think. One of them, I should say. Oh, we can do more here. Alright, this is definitely going to be a win. For motherfucking sure. I mean, melee weakness. I don't think there's... If I put them all at the top, hopefully the top is not the small floor. Okay, perfect. So let's get this set up. Yeah, whatever. I'll give him it just so I can get this. Oh, I should have done it here. What am I doing? I just missed opportunity. Oh well. Okay, this sucks. Well, I'm gonna give him a lot of damage here. Yeah, let's do this. We want to put him in front because we have the lifesteal. I could have got a lot of multi-strike out of her if I put her in front, but I think it's probably fine just to do this. We'll actually do this one. Actually, I want to do this, I guess. I'll save this for maybe another time. Actually, fuck it. Let's get a ton of damage in on this guy. Put him down here. So we'll get him some lifesteal. That is not the guy I wanted to hit, but yeah, we'll take it. Just keep that for next turn. Alright. I don't really care about giving this guy damage, I suppose. I have so much health on this guy. Let's just keep doing this, I guess. We have this on holdover. So actually what we want to do is do it here. So now he'll get tons of lifesteal. You'll see. We'll just keep incanting. I don't really care about this guy at this point. I could keep incanting. Is it really that necessary? Oh, he has some melee weakness though. Shit. 2x combat damage. Nope, I don't know. I might have fucked myself. We'll see. Okay, I don't want to give this guy any more damage. He's at 64 now. I need to keep him below 75. Let's just do this then. I guess I'll keep getting health. I'll have one more stack of 10 health here. So let's keep this up. Just doing this to get the incants in. I know that no matter what, those guys are dying, so if I don't have to... Okay, I'll give him one stack here, just so I get that on holdover. I actually want this on holdover as well. And that should be fine. I don't need to really do much else here, it looks like. Yeah. Sacrifice that. Oh, so much multi-strike. I'll have so much Ember Drain here. Guess we can do this. I don't know why I did that down there. Should have done it up here. Oh well. That'll be an extra lifesteal stack too. So now I don't have to worry about... Oh, he still has an incant and everything. Huh. Oh well. Won't have to play anything down there, so I should be fine. I'm missing out on incants, but I don't think it matters like too much. As long as his damage is not Oh, and it looks like the stacks of melee weakness go away after a while. I didn't realize that. I thought they were permanent. Suppose it makes sense. It's consistent with the game. There's pretty much no way he's gonna beat me. I'm just gonna let it play out because I don't want to accidentally give him like so much damage that it kills me. So there you go. That's pretty. I would almost say it's kind of a, I don't know, standard run. I guess like getting multi-strike shouldn't be standard, but in my experience, like it's really not that out of the question to get it. Even though it's rare, it's like not that out of the question to get it. I've also gotten it like when I have Hellhorn secondary, you know. So you won't get it every run. This is still like totally beatable without the multi-strike, but there's a lot of statuses you can put on that thing and get some pretty broken builds. Like I've had it just simply have Crucible Warden with, you know, 100 stacks of damage shield. It's just unstoppable. So there you have it. If you took anything away from that, it's just Siren of the Sea is great. Crucible is great as always, and the Primordium is just way better than the Penumbra. Alright.